Y hay una misión acá, ¿eh? Una curiosa erudita. Ah, claro, este es el padre de la chica, ¿cómo se llama? De Dagna.
Welcome to Jan R. Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Jan R's, we have everything from leather to platinum. I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object. I, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face you're not a smith yourself. Of course, keep in mind we also take items on trade.
Bueno, antes de la misión me voy a fijar a ver qué tiene. Por si se enoja, ¿viste? Ah, tiene cosas normalitas, igual todo armadura bastante pesada. Un hueso de dragón. Bueno, igual de alta calidad, obviamente. Ahora sí le hablamos de la hija.
Atrast Vala, stranger. Here for armor or conversation? Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go. Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her.
El padre no quiere.
It has begun.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower. I'm guessing you haven't left yet.
Esto la verdad que no sé si es verdad, no me puedo ir.
I'll be waiting.
A ver, vamos a ver si me puedo ir de acá.
Your mother is supposedly the one called Flemeth, the very witch from legend. Is that not true?
There is nothing supposed about it. Flemeth is my mother.
I was more doubtful of the legend rather than your relationship to this woman. Anyone can claim a name, after all.
You're welcome to ask her if you ever meet her. You're just her type.
Oh, elven and handsome?
The sort that will never be missed.
Sounds intriguing, if you ask me.
You assassin types have a death wish, I see.
Only the really good ones.
Show some pity for a poor old man.
Sí que nos podemos ir. ¿Para qué le ponen ese diálogo? A ver, pará, y la misión era... Sí, vamos al círculo. Porque le podía preguntar lo del padre, pero no me interesa.
So why don't them mages just whip up a spell and make those darkspawn go?
Y me acuerdo... Había un cofre en el círculo, pero no sé dónde está. No lo voy a buscar. Uno de esos que necesitas la habilidad para abrir. Esa mujer Dagna es importante, pero obviamente no puedo hablar. Ah, este es Orsan, podemos viajar directo. Vamos acá. Acá hablamos directo con el primer encantador.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have done us proud. Ozma, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries. Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be flattered. I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate. If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives. This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle. Thank you. I wish you well. Know you will always be welcome here.
Bueno, ahora volvemos.
Hello, how can I... It's you! And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the Circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said. Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the Circle since your Relden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books, tuition? Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the Circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
Se escapó encima. Misión cumplida. A ver qué dice ahora. Capaz que ya no me vende más, ¿eh?
Please, don't encourage Dagna further. Tell her you were wrong and that her place is with her family. Then please tell my daughter to come home.
No, no sabe que seguro.
As you say.
Orzammar will fight alongside you, Warden.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
Qué mala leche esa hermana.
I do not even want to think from what manner of substance a cave-dwelling people would create their spirits.
Very well.
Trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view. It's the bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars. They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go. He'd be in the Diamond Quarter. Pardon, the Nobles District. Upstairs from here, however you call it. The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castless build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving. It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter. With 52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have? So what'll it be then? A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
I don't understand.
I'm coming! Hold on!
How the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew? Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself? Figured as much. Good folks, wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka, something like that. I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines. I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs. Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live. Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones. Lord Harriman's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Branca. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge. Branca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
They're everywhere! I can't take it! What? Get away! You'll change like the rest! Monsters hidden in all my friends! They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my arse. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Se activó una misión en Denerim.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the Assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harriman seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning. As you wish.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for. Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not. Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade. Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change. Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you. I'll take your gold. You're good for that. Like to buy something, I hope.
Este para los atributos. Símbolo de Andraste dorado. Sí, vamos a comprarlo este. Sale caro, pero me subo más los atributos. Un punto nomás. Creo que estamos subiendo acá ya. Este ya está en 30.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
Enanos de la capilla, ¿qué es esto?
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
¿Quieren infectar Orzammar esto?
The Shaper it controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please, let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
No, mira, este no. Barrio nobiliario. ¿Dónde nos fuimos?
Why do the poor not rise up against their betters? This I never understood.
A ver si... Ah, acá está, ¿ves? ¿Qué? ¿Y esto qué? Ah, pero todo... Donde estamos todo es acá, entonces. Bueno, vamos acá y después el otro era el... Che, ¿me voy a algo acá o...? Ah. El otro era el barrio... más caro, ¿no? Todavía no fui ahí. Menos mal que guardé. Tienen ballestas eso. No lo vi a ese, me reventó.
More enemies ahead. We'll get plenty. We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
My weapon is useless.
Le están pegando al que está paralizado.
My weapon is useless.
Encima se cargó. Morrigan se cargó a Servan con el. Con el rayo eléctrico. Con el ataque eléctrico. Che, esto mete en caña, ¿eh?
Let's see. Good. Another. Down.
Me hizo pelota. Hay que tener cuidado con Morrigan. Mató una vez para vamos, ¿verdad?
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground. No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium instead. at the reasonable price of 50 sovereigns. You can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee. You haggle like a merchant born. Deal. Here's the lyrium, then. You, probably don't want to take it out of the box. I'll be waiting for the next order somewhere out of sight. Say, just around the corner.
Bueno, pagamos 40, pero después nos van a devolver. Su contacto, Godwin. Emporio. Es un negocio ese, ¿no?
Whoever you're looking for, it's not me, I swear.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money. Why don't you take a look?
No, me quedo con la que... Me quedo con la que tengo. Receta... ¿Y Morrigan qué tiene? A ver. Arconte, regresión de salud, armadura. No está mal porque le da potencia de hechizos. Igual ya no te explica el juego, no sé si es mejor potencia de hechizos o magia. Desconozco. No, podría buscarlo en internet, pero... Para mí será mejor potencia de hechizos, me parece. A ver, un punto de magia acá tiene que explicar. Aumenta en una potencia de hechizos. Ah, ahí está, mira, ya está. Aumenta la eficacia de las pociones. Éxito para muchos hechizos. Resistencia mental. Bueno, es lo mismo. O sea, potencia de hechizos sería... en realidad peor que la magia, porque la magia te da potencia de hechizo y te da más beneficios. La potencia de hechizos solamente es la potencia de hechizos. A ver, vamos a ver.
You're back. You got more business.
Pero da 2 de magia. No, termino la túnica que yo tengo con más daño. Si tuviera 5 de magia, ahí sí.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple.
Patada en la cara.
Well, thank you truly, my lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezhda to fill? I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper. I don't know where you're from, but in Orzammar, casteless have no lineage, so it's no crime to hurt you. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town. Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place. I'll just stay out of your way then.
Porta sospechoso.
for the needy? Please, it's not for me, it's for my child.
A ver, vamos a ver. Si miro por la ranura a ver qué pasa. No pasa nada.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout.
And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it. My name is Erlenda. I wasn't always like this. I was born to a mining caste family. We weren't wealthy, but I never went hungry before. Now it's all gone, and it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right.
I fell in love. He seemed so exotic, you know, tough and smart, and never had to bow his head to anyone. He was casteless, and I know he was just trying to father a higher caste child so he could petition for status.
But our child was a son, casteless like his father. My parents disowned me and stripped my caste from me. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
Ah, entonces, por ejemplo, si el tipo tiene una casta. No, el tipo no tenía, ella tenía. Tenía que tener una hija para que... Porque ella tenía, si tiene un hijo, no lo tiene como él. Y a la mina la...
In Orzammar, lineage is traced through the child's same-sex parent. Had my baby been a girl, she would have been a minor like me. But as a boy, my son is considered tainted forever by his father's seed.
Ahí está.
Yes, I can become casteless with him, which is what I've done. Others have raised children like this, right? Begging for change, sleeping in doorways?
You would do that? But why?
Nadie le mira el diente.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
La taberna de tragos.
Si, amor. As you like.
Ah, no le puse las potis. Y crear no tengo, ¿no? No. Bueno, podremos pasar por la cantina y después nos vamos al... Bueno, hay que ver cómo nos va con la misión. Ah, podría salir. Vamos al círculo para ganar el pastón ese. Pero antes, a ver, este era, ¿no? Este creo que sí. ¿Cómo se llamaba? Algo con O, ¿no? Era. Acá, este.
What are you looking at, stranger? And don't go staring at folks.
Espera que guardo por la duda.
What are you looking at, stranger? I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine. What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Las mujeres están locas.
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought. Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
A ver. Aflojó. Armero. Importaciones. Ahí tenemos que ir. Y ahí están los... Ah, y ahí nos fuimos también.
It is begun.
¿Dónde están los juegos?
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say? Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Bueno, me iría al... Vamos al círculo. A ver, vamos acá a ver qué pasa.
I understand that there are elves in the Kunari lands, then.
There are elves everywhere.
Yes. Well, I've heard that the Kunari actually put the elves in charge over the humans. Is that true?
Some of them.
Only some? Which ones are they?
The ones who belong in charge. That is the way of the Kyun.
How does this Kyun determine who belongs in charge?
The Tamasrans evaluate everyone and place them where their talents merit.
But elves in general merit higher places than humans in Kunari society?
Some of them.
Back where we began. It's like talking to a water wheel.
Bueno, vamos a explorar acá y después vamos.
Can you believe how many families are supporting Balin? The highlight of underground existence, I take it.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the proving arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show. Prince Balin called a citywide proving this afternoon to honor King Endrin's memory. All the best fighters in Orzammar will face each other in sight of the ancestors and win honor for their champions. Enjoy our grand city.
As you say.
Y en los caminos de la... Ah, pero tenemos que ir al barrio.
Why do you call yourselves crows? Crows are scavengers, not killers.
I heard that at one time they considered calling us the Castros, but, you know, it didn't sing. It didn't dance.
It shall be done.
Bueno, bueno, nos falta ahí, pero vamos al círculo. Después nos vamos al barrio Diamante. Espera, ¿podemos ir de una? No, no se puede. Tenemos que ir a la...
Sten is not a name, is it?
Do you always begin conversations this way?
It's your rank, is it not? I've met a few Kunari in Antiva, you know. Not much for conversation, but some of them are quite easy on the eyes.
Those are not Kunari.
No? They are what then? Very large dwarves with comical accents?
They wear the faces of Kunari, but they are Tal Vashoth, fiends of Seheron. They have abandoned the Kyun.
With titles like your own, though, which makes me curious. What is your name, then?
Sten is enough.
But it is not your name.
It is who I am.
Qué lástima que no podemos ir así en cualquier momento viaje rápido. Tenemos que ir a determinados puntos para poder viajar. Y acá está re lejos la salida. Sí, ahí era, ¿no? A ver. Sí. Capaz que está en la torre. Ah, puede ser que esté abajo también. Para ver. Vamos a ver si está acá. No. Parece que no. Porque si está... A ver acá. Si está en la torre, andás a ver dónde está. No, acá tampoco.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower?
A ver el...
You really killed all those abominations? I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Es más, podría comprarles. Quiero ver el bastón, no me acuerdo. Que tenía este, voluntad 6. Está bueno, ¿eh? Está bastante bueno. Es como si tuviera 6 de magia. Tiene regeneración de... Nos da 10, el 10 de fuego nos da espiritual. Sí, pero podría comprar ese, está muy bueno, ¿eh? Ahora vamos a conseguir pasta. No sé si llego.
What is going to keep you from poisoning your target now that you have been allowed to accompany us, I wonder?
You are. You will be watching me ever so closely to make sure I attempt no such thing.
And why would I do such a thing? Sneaking into our good graces in order to make another attempt is what I would do were I you.
And here I was becoming rather fond of the idea of you watching me closely.
It would be a simple enough matter to poison the food in camp, or cut our throats while we sleep.
You seem rather charmed by the idea.
It would seem an appropriate result of sparing your life.
Ah, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you then. The next time I'm spared, I will be sure to immediately turn upon my benefactors. Will that do?
Me lo voy a marcar al mago. Anda a saber dónde está. Godwin. Pero tranquilo no creo que sea. Ahí está. Decía que era un mago. A ver si encuentro el cofre, no creo. Parece que está arriba de todo. Ah, el ropero.
Oh, it's you! You saved the circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't look as though you'd kill me if I did that. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh? Suppose we feel the same way then. Might not seem like much coming from me, but I appreciate what you've done for us.
Para que quiero, a ver, que le quiero preguntar qué quiere hacer, a ver.
Ah, hello again. Or maybe you'd just like to talk a little. Oh, you know, the Circle always needs lyrium. You shouldn't even have to ask. It's perfectly normal. I suppose you did at that. Well, yes, but you see, the Templars use lyrium too. They cannot manipulate natural energies like mages can, but they need to be able to fight us. The big problem with lyrium is that it has diminishing returns, and the Templars become dependent on it. If it wasn't me and Rogeg, someone else would do it. Those that know what I do have good reason not to get me in trouble. You're blackmailing me? Fine, take this. It's all I have on me at the moment. Now just leave me alone, please. This just isn't my day.
No se actualizó. Vamos a contarle, a ver.
You do still intend to kill your target, do you not? Is your reputation not on the line?
Are you still on about this woman?
I am led to believe that the Crows would never permit such a transgression. They will come after you and in force.
It has come to my attention that the Crows are not always successful when pit against the Grey Wardens and their companions.
Perhaps they will send someone competent next time.
You wound me.
I have considered doing far more than that. Trust me.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You are very thorough. I'm impressed. In no time? Doubtful. But it doesn't hurt to be optimistic sometimes. I shan't keep you then. Farewell. My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess. You are very thorough. I'm impressed. I shan't keep you then. Farewell.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You've already done much for the Circle.
No, no pasa nada. Bueno, hay que volver entonces. Al barrio bajo. Otra vez.
You have coins, stranger? Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Well, if it isn't my new best friend. You make it to the tower yet? Mage named Godwin. He's one of the lesser enchanters. Runs some kind of experiments in the lower tower levels. But if you're dumb enough to buy yourself a box of lyrium and forget to sell it, no dust off my back. Pleasure working.
¿Qué pasó? No me digas que se cagó esto. Puede haber... Se cagó la misión. ¿Ves? La misión está ahí.
So, what is your uncle? Is he doing what you said?
Quizá porque le pedí guita, ¿no? Pero por lo menos...
What is going to keep you from poisoning your target now that you have been allowed to accompany us, I wonder?
You are. You will be watching me ever so closely to make sure I attempt no such thing.
And why would I do such a thing? Sneaking into our good graces in order to make another attempt is what I would do were I you.
And here I was becoming rather fond of the idea of you watching me closely.
It would be a simple enough matter to poison the food in camp, or cut our throats while we sleep.
You seem rather charmed by the idea.
It would seem an appropriate result of sparing your life.
Ah, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you then. The next time I am spared, I will be sure to immediately turn upon my benefactors. Will that do?
Con todo el tiempo que ya pasó, por lo menos ya hubieran sacado los cuerpos.
Oh, it's you! You saved the circ. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh? Rogek? Well, he's a personal friend, and sometimes we, you know, correspond. Did he, have anything for me? Yes, yes. I'll take it off your hands right now. What about 50 sovereigns? That's a good price, no? Look, I have 65 sovereigns and this dagger I stumbled upon in the tower. Will that do? Wait, what? No, you can't just... That's my lyrium!
Está ahí cagado otra vez, ¿no? No guardé, joder ahora. Para. A ver si... Sí, yo le había puesto las potis. Tengo que hacer la misión, está bien. Vamos a guardar antes de hablar porque si no... Es como que... depende de lo que elegís, se caga la misión, o sea, queda incompleta. Pero yo le quería preguntar de vuelta para qué lo usa el lirio, que no leí bien qué es lo que hacía.
So, if the legend of your mother is true, Morrigan, does that mean that the legends of her many daughters are as well?
To be honest, I have no idea. I've never met any sister of mine, nor has my mother spoken of any.
But it could be true, yes? If you exist, there could have been others like you.
Long ago, perhaps. Why?
We have legends of witches in Antiva. One that tells of a witch of the wild, traveled far from her home to settle in the Tellery swamps.
And? You thought I might know this woman?
If one legend can be true, why not another? Who knows how many Morrigans are scattered about Thedas, hmm?
It's not something I'd like to contemplate.
Oh? You do not appreciate a little competition from a half-sister or two?
Silence, Elf. It is none of your concern.
Oh, it's you! You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss or... Oh, you know, the Circle always needs lyrium. You shouldn't even have to ask. It's perfectly normal. I suppose you did at that. Well, yes, but you see, the Templars use lyrium too. They cannot manipulate natural energies like mages can, but they need to be able to fight us. The big problem with lyrium is that it has diminishing returns, and the Templars become dependent on it. If it wasn't me and Rogek, someone else would do it. They go sort of funny. In the head, I mean. They see things that aren't there, or have trouble holding on to a thought. It's not all of them, though. Some are worse than others. One of the fellows here has it pretty bad. Carol, I think. Those that know what I do have good reason not to get me in trouble. Goodbye, then.
Se mete ahí adentro y te caga la misión, bro. Bueno, vamos a negociar así, que nos dé la daga y eso ya.
Oh, it's you! You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the... Rogek? He's a personal friend, and sometimes we, you know... what about 50 sovereigns? That's a good price, no? Look, I have 65 sovereigns and this dagger I stumbled upon in the tower. Will that do? Done and done. You have your gold, and I have my lyrium. Everyone's happy. Out of curiosity, do you know why this lyrium took so long to get here? Dwarves and their politics. Always causing trouble. How is the situation now? Ah, I see. Well, I just wanted to know if I should expect another late delivery. I suppose you don't have much invested in our little operation. No matter. I've got this shipment. No point worrying about the next. Goodbye, then.
Ahí está, ahora sí. $65. Es más, ya podría comprar el bastón, ¿eh? Y una daga, dice. Está buenísima. Es mejor que la de Cervón encima. Hueso de dragón, 480. 15 de daño crítico. Se lo podría poner por este. A ver. Sí, se le puede poner 2 dagas. A ver. Esto, el pícaro dije una patada. Tendré que subir esto. La próxima, ¿no? Esto debe estar bueno también. Este está bueno también. Estas son activas. No, no dice nada. A ver, ¿cuál es la diferencia entre una daga y una espada? Probabilidad de crítico. Tiene menos probabilidad, mucho menos probabilidad de crítico. Penetración de armadura. Modificador de fuerza 0.85. El modificador de fuerza. Después hace más daño, pero este tiene más probabilidad de crítico, más penetración. ¿Dónde puedo ver la probabilidad de crítico? No me acuerdo. Creo que no se puede. Habilidades espirituales tengo este. Se convierte en una enorme cosa de daño. Este hace daño espiritual y este también. Daño espiritual. Este no, este es... este es naturaleza. Este cuesta vida, ¿no?
What is going to keep you from poisoning your target now that you have been allowed to accompany us, I wonder?
You are. You will be what?
You really killed. I'm sure you need supplies after that.
Bueno, y este. Se lo vamos a Morgan. Ah, pero no tiene... O sea, no tiene ataques de fuego. Y este, a ver. Resistencia al frío. No, simplemente... Igual tiene más daño. Simplemente da un poquito más de daño al frío. No tiene... Pero tiene mucho... Tiene penetración de armadura, tiene... Vamos a ponerle... Bájale este. Este después veo si se lo doy a Wayne. Sí, volvemos acá. Que sea el enano.
Will you stop eating?
¿Qué es esto?
I'm hungry. Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
Enemies are...
Hostia, boludo, ¿qué es esto? Vamos a poner a prueba el bastón. Son un montón. A ver, porque podría tirar. Estos van a venir acá. Con Morgan. Morgan tiene este. Bueno, vamos a tirar una... Ahí, a ver. Con Morgan le vamos a tirar una de estas. No le pegues a Morgan. Acá. Morgan. Con esa habilidad que tienen. ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué está haciendo Servama? Está tocado, Servama.
I shall do it. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it.
Si, amore. On it.
Hay más todavía para...
It is begun.
As you like. On it.
Yes. As you say. Very well.
Off me and you shall pay!
On it. Watch out, trap there. Now this I can do.
Pensé que... porque justo lo había movido.
Watch out, trap there. Watch out, trap there.
Este está escondido, ¿eh? A ver si lo puedo eliminar a este. El más tocho sería este. P sostenido. No, consume vigor. Bueno. ¿Y por qué no está la calavera? Ah, pasivo.
On it. You got blood on me. I hate that. Watch out. Trap there.
Mete caña. No sé si es mejor dejarlo así. Pasa que son los dos huesos de dragón. Ah, no. Acero rojo. O ponerle una espada. A ver, estoy viendo una cosa. Armas perforantes. El requisito para muchas habilidades cuenta con penetración de armadura. Armas perforantes, a ver. ¿Qué es arma perforante? Bueno, es mejor tener dos dagas que con el pícaro que tener una espada porque es un poco más lento. Vamos a dejarlo así. Lo voy a dejar así con dos dagas. Pues, lo importante es la velocidad. Con las dos dagas va a meter caña. Ahora vamos a traer a la Mago. Me quedaba un punto de esto, me había olvidado un punto de esto. Ya que le estábamos colocando, vamos a poner acá. ¿Qué fue eso? A ver, el bastón quería ver. No le sirve. Preferible esto. Para ella preferible esto.
Horse indeed.
A ver si...
Well, if it isn't my new best friend. You make it to the tower yet? Excellent. I must say I wasn't sure I'd see you back here. Now, that was 10 sovereigns we agreed to, right? Now, that seems pretty steep. I can't believe I'd offer that much. But I do appreciate what you did. I'm gonna give you 25, and let's call it even.
Bueno, conseguimos pasta igual. Habíamos gastado 40. Gastamos 40. Nos dieron 65. Y ahora nos dieron 25. Sí, está buen negocio. Bueno, vamos al barrio. Pero las otras, hay un montón de misiones igual. No sé si podemos ir al... Si podemos ir a los caminos de las profundidades ahora o hay que ir al barrio Diamante. Ah, este es el que nos paga por los... Ah, tenemos que darle de a uno. Ahí está. A ver si podemos entrar antes de ir al barrio. Nos dice que está cerrado, ¿no?
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you need something? What anyone knows? She went out there with her entire house and she's never coming back.
You don't think maybe she's still there, Commander? She is a paragon, after all.
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years in the tunnels. Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or a Desher's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps. For your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
No, no me deja. Bueno, vamos al barrio.
As you
The Idukans have held the throne for 370 years. That's long enough.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Nosotros antes estábamos ahí abajo.
Paramount your king now! Mine is an honorable task, and I shall swear...
Ah, esta es la casa de uno de los políticos.
Welcome to Lord Haramont's estate.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Haramont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the service. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion. With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm.
And this is to be your king. One who cannot keep his own men from running like frightened children.
Lord Harrowmont does not use threats or intimidation to motivate his men. He leads by example.
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower from this Prince Balin.
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared even to grant us an audience? I suppose not everyone can face death as undaunted as an Antivan, it's true.
Then you agree to fight in Harrowmont's name. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Pasa que no quiero todavía, quiero hablar con el otro.
It has begun.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. They'll take the stone to you.
As you like.
Encima, ¿por qué marca 2? Ah, no puedo acercar. Marca 2 símbolos, el de interrogación y el de misión.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture. Do not...
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory. I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
News of the hour. Lord, mine is an honorable task, and I shall drown out anyone who claims otherwise.
Palacio Real.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Ah, acá está el otro, ¿no? El hijo del rey.
We must not.
¿Qué es esto, boludo? Entraron a robar esto. Pará. No, vamos a tirar. No lo puedo cancelar. Ah, pero lo tiré atrás,
What's going on? By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
Me hicieron un agujero ahí, boludo. ¿Qué es esto, boludo?
Thanks again, Warden.
This won't take long.
Ah, otra carta de amor.
I shall do it.
Ya sé, me parece, ya sé lo que es eso. Ahora voy a guardar. Es lo mismo que encontramos en las ruinas del bosque Brasilia. Un regresado, ¿no? Ahí está. Ah. Me acuerdo que revienta. Vamos a ponerlo acá este. Nos pega todo. Vamos a ponernos estratégicamente porque...
You rang?
Bueno, aparecemos todos juntos. Voy a poner acá. Se van ahí.
I shall do it. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Fua, me está reventando.
As you say.
Too easy.
Me trabé.
Help me.
No me pude tomar la poti.
While you can.
Anon
Uy, va. A Serván lo cepilló.
Hurry.
No tengo mucho para tirarle. Es resistente al hielo. Y este va a pegar a Servana. Sí.
Bravo! Enough!
Shall be done.
Careful!
No quarter shall be given.
I am hurt.
Oh, another battle it is!
The pain. It overcomes me.
I hope I don't get blood all over it again.
This is too much. Yes.
Bueno, le voy a tirar. Le voy a tirar este, aunque sea resistente, porque lo puedo congelar. Por lo menos lo freno por un segundo. Vale. A Morrigan le tiré. Qué cagada. Ponete acá.
I shall do it.
Run while you can.
Che, pero ahora le sacamos un montón de vida. Un montón de vida le sacamos. Se quedó caliente,
Serves me right for not paying attention.
Bueno.
As you say.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Must we stand so close to the edge? Can you not feel the mountain directly over our heads?
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Bartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
Ah, no, acá donde está el príncipe, entonces.
It would be hard not to notice the Grey Warden and his eclectic entourage. I hear you seek the aid of Orzammar's finest. Ah, ancient documents indeed. These were signed in the reign of Eithnar Bimo, Paragon and King. That was 16 generations ago. Now the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. You must understand, Haramont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Balin can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper. That hurts worst of all. That Haramont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be. Haramont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Haramont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude. Haramont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Haramont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Haramont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes. That's not important. If they ask,
Say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty. Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so friendly next time. I will be here if you change your mind.
Esto no sé cómo es, no sé si...
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
It shall be done.
¿Qué está pasando acá? En busca del guardián, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué pasa si me meto acá? Bueno, lo que iba a decir es, no sé si, por ejemplo, si yo hago esto, estas se anulan, eso es lo que no sé. Tendré que verlo.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Desher's lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace. Enough. The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Ah, esto, esa es la misión.
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. Dulin Ferender, Harriman's man, can be found at the Harriman estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin II, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you. Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you? At this point, they're stone for stone. I wouldn't put any coin on the outcome. It's still up in the air, though. One big surprise, and it could go either way. Warden, I'm afraid the assembly is still locked in debate. What can I... Only members of the noblest houses are eligible. Those who claim a Desher, General, or Paragon among their ancestors. As steward, I am a non-voting member. I'm not permitted to voice opinions about the vote, although I am forming some about our members. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harriman, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin Ferender, Harriman's man, I only wish...
Y este me manda que hable con esos, con los contactos. Vamos a seguir explorando y después... Este es de la misión... el príncipe este, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Te encomiendo la tarea de mostrar al señor Elmi y la señora Days. Ah, no, nada que ver. ¿Quién es este, weón? Tú, la confianza de un señor, el primer encargo. Ah, no, este es de la otra misión. El moldeato. Nos queda ahí, ¿no? Y después ya la última zona para ver acá.
Who would dare take from the memories?
Esta es como la biblioteca. Esto sería como los registros akáshicos de los enanos.
Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Bueno, nos mandaron al barrio Escoria. O capaz que se pueden hacer ambas misiones. Estas dos a la par, no sé. O si te inclinas por una, me parece que la otra se anula.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you. Ask, and I shall do my best to answer. All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to Paragon. A Paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name. Branka is a Paragon, now and into death. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her Paragon status. She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned. According to our legends, 7 brothers founded our empire. The youngest, Bloadlik, was the wisest and was chosen king. His children formed the noble caste. The eldest, Giachet, trained his sons to defend their king. They became the warrior caste. Shatgyar founded the artisans. Orzatyar forged our first swords. It was Orzammar who dug the mines that became our city's foundations. The twins Koapar and Noct both founded trading houses, but Noct was wounded in battle. On his recovery, he swore to serve his brother's sons. The casteless descend from criminals and those repudiated by their own families, or who chose to go to the surface and live by human laws. They have no ancestors to guide them and no families to claim them. They should not have been born. Their parents defied their shame and brought cursed children into the world. It's better they die young. Their births are not recorded in the memories. In Orzammar, they do not exist. Is there something more pleasant you wish to discuss? We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
En realidad, creo que era Kal Sharok, creo que la que estaba en Dragon Age de Belgar, me parece. Siguen vivos lo de Kal Sharok.
The Paragon Caridon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the Darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle, but Caridon's tide is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more. They are to us what a colony is to surfacers.
A ver qué me dice.
At the other side of the old empire.
Sí.
During the last blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us.
Ah, bueno, ahí lo dice. Sí saben que hay gente ahí. Kal Sharok. Ahí donde fuimos con... ¿cómo se llama? Con Hardin. En el Dragon Age de Belgar.
I will settle your mind if I can, Warden. Please, speak your mind. That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzamar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
Bueno, esta la estoy haciendo porque, no sé, capaz que me dan experiencia. No me interesa, la verdad, poner una capilla acá adentro.
It shall be done.
Igual yo ya sé todo de lo de los enanos. Son descendientes de los titanes. No pueden soñar.
It is begun.
O sea, no pueden soñar. No, o sea, no tienen conexión con el velo. No pueden soñar, no pueden usar magia porque al ser descendiente de los titanes, Solas les cortó esa conexión. Entonces ellos tienen el mismo fallo. Pero si hay algunos enanos que tienen más si hay algunos enanos que tienen más es como una sensibilidad a la roca y pueden hacer cosas.
As you say.
pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Bueno, y acá ya nos vamos. Después tenemos que hablar con el enano de la capilla. Desapareció, ¿no? Acá el tipo. Ah, tenemos eso. O capaz que porque los dos dicen el primer encargo, capaz que ambas se pueden hacer las dos y después te decís al final. Bueno, no sé. Pero estaba viendo. Yo creo que siempre me tiré por este. En esta me voy a decidir por. Vamos a ayudar al hijo del rey. Que es un poco. Dicen que en el códice, a ver. Está en el códice. Personajes, a ver. Andás a ver dónde estaban. Pero estos que son los principales. Leliana. Ah, no, acá está. Tiene que estar acá. De Winter. De Winter no es un personaje. Ah, este es el perro. Yo le puse T20. Acá está. Bueno, todavía no, capaz que esto se expande. Pero vamos a ayudarlo. Lo voy a ayudar a él. No, para esto vamos a ver. A ver, las tácticas de Sten le sobra encima. Para. Esto quería ver. No, sí, con 2 está bien. No, porque ya se va a poner más astucia, pero... ¿Para qué ponerle más astucia, no? ¿Y qué hacemos? Podrías... En vez de todavía tirarme a esto, vamos tranqui. Vamos a terminar esta. Bueno, esto todavía no podemos. Esto tampoco. Vamos a hacer esta y después... Y la de la iglesia, la de la capilla y después... Nada, me tiraría con esto. A ver si en algún momento nos dejan ir a los caminos de la profundidad, que hay varias misiones ahí.
A new offensive is required against the Darkspawn, says Lord Vader.
I hope you'll support Lord Paramount.
Capaz que le dan permiso, a los soldados, dicen, dejen al guarda que baje. Estaba del otro lado, ¿no? ¿Qué nivel estoy? 16. Acá está.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
Bueno, no sé qué... Ah, que se habilitó la cosa, ¿no? No le presté ni atención. A ver, pará. Acá. No, acá. Me ha ofrecido su tienda como capilla temporal. Está junto a la taberna de tragos. ¿A dónde va? Salvo que la puso... Salvo que puso la capilla ahí adentro, ¿no? No.
Very well.
No, esta es una tienda. No, no sé qué. Y bueno, tenemos que ir al... Ahí.